So to begin with, let's look at the number one cause of sciatica pain, which would be a herniated disc. A lot of patients ask me, what is a herniated disc? To help answer that, let's look at this model. This model right here comprises a section of the low back. The back is made of blocks called vertebra. In between each vertebra is a spinal disc. The spinal disc acts as a gel-like shock absorber for the spine, so it takes a lot of stress out of movements such as heavy lifting and bending. Off to the side of the disc are spinal nerves. These nerves go downwards to form that sciatic nerve that goes into the legs. What a herniated disc is when the gel-like substance from the disc bulges out and pinches a nerve. A pinched nerve then causes sciatic pain that goes down into the leg, the foot, possibly even into the toes. So somebody that has a herniated disc would have a lot of difficulty and pain with movements such as bending from the waist. So think trying to tie your shoe or put a sock on. Also, there's a lot of pain while coughing and sneezing. So the second cause of sciatica pain is due to piriformis syndrome. Piriformis syndrome is what we call pseudo-sciatica, since true sciatica comes from a pinched nerve in the back. However, people that have piriformis syndrome tend to have a lot of sciatic-like symptoms, such as pain, numbness, and tingling in the back of the thigh, calf, and foot. So let's take a look at what causes it. The piriformis is a small muscle that lies deep to the glutes or buttocks, and the sciatic nerve runs right below this muscle. In this image, you can see the piriformis muscle starts at the base of the spine at the sacrum. That's that funny looking segment with the tiny holes, and it attaches towards the thigh bone. What this muscle does is it helps with rotating the hip and turning the leg and foot outward. Since the sciatic nerve runs deep to the piriformis muscle, you can imagine it getting sandwiched and pinched by the swelling of this muscle due to an injury or spasm. This is very common with runners and overuse injuries. Patients that I see with piriformis syndrome tend to have a lot of pain after sitting for a long period of time. It's because it tightens the piriformis muscle, which then starts to pinch onto that sciatic nerve. So think any long periods of running, walking, those type of activities generally will cause a lot of pain from anywhere into the glutes, buttocks, down into the leg. The final cause of sciatica pain is due to spinal stenosis, which is when the areas where the spinal nerves travel narrow and become closed off. Think of a canal where a spinal nerve travels through that is becoming smaller and smaller until it's so small it starts to pinch the nerve and cause shooting pains down the leg. So think of a big wide opening in which the nerve is able to travel through right here, going into a smaller spot in which it gets pinched, causing pain down into the leg. Spinal stenosis is more common in people over the age of 50 due to the buildup of osteoarthritis in bone spurs. People that suffer from spinal stenosis tend to have pain when standing up straight, especially after sitting for a long time. Standing and walking for long periods of time also tend to cause a lot of pain. Generally, I notice patients having to lean forward when they walk because it's too painful to stand up straight. And those are the main causes of sciatica pain. I really hope that you enjoyed this video and it gave you a bit more understanding on how sciatica starts. It's really important to know what is causing your sciatica because it'll help give you the correct treatment plan to follow. If you liked the video, give us a like or a thumbs up. We're going to be releasing a lot more videos in the future, so definitely don't miss any. Subscribe to our YouTube page or like us here on Facebook, or both, so you don't miss a single update. Thanks for watching.